Hello, Remote Camper here. This is my final Alpha Outpost box that I decided to get. I signed up for one more. I actually canceled, and then I found out I wasn't getting the Medic one. So I resubscribed and forgot to cancel until the box came in. Then I realized they had already taken the money out. I sent them an email and they very quickly refunded my money. Sent nice polite emails and stuff. So they're a good company. I've been disappointed over the months with the quality of the equipment that they've been sending compared to the cost. So this month's is called the Medic. It's very lightweight, but medical stuff can be lightweight. So let's open this up and see what we got. Wow. So let's take a look. Oh, this one has a second little thing on there. So here we go. The Medic. The Medic Alpha Outpost. So this has a profuse bleeding pack, emergency airway pack, chest wound pack, and a fracture pack. So let's take a look at what they're giving us. So hey, first of all, they're giving us an Alpha Outpost sticker. An Alpha Outpost emergency medical manual. Just gonna go over some of the basics. Rapid tourniquet systems. CPR, shock treatment, and a card. I used to know what these were called, but like an assessment card. All with a name on it. And the packing list with all the prices. A nice little foldable. That's interesting. The first thing we see. What is this exactly? I have a bag. Zippered front. It was open. Zippered front. Oops, sorry. That's the pocket there. It's just a nice big bag. I almost want to call it a butt bag, but I think it's a sling. Yeah, it's a sling type bag. Alright. So what we have a tourniquet. I don't know how to use this one, but I think they're very simple to use. 3-finger loop redirections. Yeah, got the tourniquet, nice. I've seen these before. This has a spot on it for write your time, because whenever you put a tourniquet on, you're going to write the time on it so the medics and stuff know how long it's been. You can lose a limb. You're actually supposed to ever so slowly loosen these up to provide bleeding back into the extremities, or you could lose the extremity if you still have a leg or an arm that's still attached. Alright, what do we have here? Chest wound. These things are all sealed up. Apparently these are all, they show you what you're dealing with, what area. They're completely sealed up. This one has gloves in it, tape. I think it's a chest seal in here. I can't read it without really opening it up. Something Event, North American Rescue. I've heard of that company. They're really good. And this actually has an NSN number on it, which I like seeing. Profuse bleeding pack. So we're dealing with our arterial bleeding. I'm seeing everything's coming with gloves, which is pretty smart. Tells you how to use it. No, it tells you. Tells you how to use it. Each thing. Got your gloves, cotton roll, tape. Don't really want to read. What is it? Pressure bandage, medical tape, gauze, super glue, gloves, and a tourniquet. which I honestly think the tourniquet is right here for that. I don't think the tourniquet's in here. Because even if it was another elastic band type, it would be extremely small. There's something in there. What is that? That's the super glue. Okay. Yeah, so the first one here. Tape, gauze, chest seal, and gloves. This next one here. Fracture pack. Broken bones. Here are the tools you need to help save the day. I have some of this. It's padded aluminum, and you unroll it, and you give it a little bend to the area that you're putting it on, and it's nice and solid once you do that. So this has the SAM splint, pressure wrap, tape, gauze, and gloves, and it shows you how to do it, how to use that right there. Emergency airway. Loss of breath and victim is down. Use the tools to help bring them around. Oh, it rhymes. That's nice. This one. I don't know what that little thing is. Nasal for blah blah blah. Hose. We can read it. And then that thing hose. CPR mask, lube, and gloves. That must be the CPR mask. You get the throat, the nose. My guess is gel. Yep, 3 gram lubricating jelly. Gloves. Lube. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is unless this is just in this container. And this little keychain. I'm not sure what that is. That may be a CPR thing. I mean, that may be the CPR mask. It just folds down, but it's like keychain size. You could hook that on the outside of your bag. Next, we have your EMT shears, your standard EMT shears. Oh, these feel gritty. I mean, good. You know, they're serrated. You can feel that. I like that. And just randomly, some gauze sponge. Just randomly, there's some gauze in there. So, I was hoping this one would be nice. And it is. I don't know who set these up for them, because it has their names all over everything. And I didn't read the first two, but apparently they all rhyme. Profuse bleeding pack. Blood is everywhere, and you don't know why. Here are some tools to help get them by. Chest wound. Shot or stabbed. They only have minutes to spare. These tools give you time till experts are there. Ha ha ha, cute. So all these, and probably very neatly, fit inside your little gear slinger type bag, or whatever you want to call it. Keep that in there for now. Let's see, would that fit in there? No, the pocket's just too small to put your bag in there. Well, you can put your, if everybody got this, you can put your one extra gauze pad in there. And there it is. Now, like what I usually do. Was this worth the money? I think so. I didn't see what I call, dollar store stuff like I usually do. They gave you a sticker. I'm surprised that there wasn't like a little first aid patch. I mean, you get the little first aid thing, but I like the little first aid patch up there. So there's that. I've actually lost track of months on which is which. I think technically this was February's, but it didn't come to me until March. So or let's just call it the March one. I have no idea which one this is actually supposed to be. So there's the pack. They did a good job this time. Seems like every other box isn't worth getting, but then you have the every other box that is something usable, is worth getting. Included with the box was your contents with prices. I don't agree with all of these prices. The most expensive things were two things. Was the RATS tourniquet, RATS tourniquet, and the chest seal at $15.95. And I didn't look them up because I'm doing this right here, right now. I think that's about what they probably cost. One thing I thought was a little odd was they charged you for the sticker at $3, but they didn't charge you for the bag. I don't see anything on here about a bag at all. So that's good. Overall value, $105.74. Now, you can call this review done if you don't want to watch anymore. I'm now going to go on to a slight rant. Not really a rant, but once I saw that they were going to do the medic bag, or the medic, I figured I would take some time and make my own based on the $46. So this is what I come up with. And let's take a look at what's inside. Alright, here's mine. In the spirit of Alpha Outpost, there are some good things in here, but it's mostly just dollar store. So, bear with me, I have to hold the camera today. I can't find the little widget for my tripod. So, all of this is dollar store, including these little alcohol pads. When you buy them, they usually come in a box of 100. I didn't actually see if the dollar store had alcohol pads. I had some, so I'm just going to include that in the dollar store pricing. So, dollar, 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 dollar. From there, you got your field notes and pen, which came in the Alpha Outpost box. You have your knife, that also came in the Alpha Outpost box. An emergency blanket, that came in the Alpha Outpost box. Now, the dollar store stuff is hand sanitizer with with aloe, ibuprofen, 40 tablets, Band-Aids, gauze pad, roll, waterproof bandages, another, 2x4s. I don't even know what size these are, but I think they're probably 1.5 by 2s or something. 20 packages of wet wipes, pain relief pad. This tape will work when it's wet. Things are wet too. Your basic elastic bandage, single use super glues for closing up small cuts, or actually larger cuts, or just the annoying cuts like on your finger when you need it to bend and it feels way too funny. If you seal it up, then it just becomes one again. Butterfly closures, also good for closing up wounds. You know what that is. Tissues, allergy pills, and that's it. After that, you move on to gloves. You can get, I included this is an eBay find, not these specifically, but I could get these as an eBay find for about just under $2 for a set, just one pair as a trial size. This right here is your Israeli bandage. It's a really good bandage. Your tourniquet, EMT shears, and the bag itself. That's a Condor bag, and I actually forget which brand it is. I don't know if you can see that. If you can't, it's a MA53, 003 for tan, I think. That's $10. These are about $1 to $3. This, depending on where you want to get it, you can get them in China, you can get them in the United States. I think the cheapest I could find was $7, so I included that. Whatever lowest price on eBay, I included that. These, I forget what they are. I think they're $7 also. So all of this for just under $46. And that's what I was going by. I was going by the subscription box, which you pay $46, and this is the what you can get for $46. Of course, you know, I'm including some things that came in previous boxes. You don't have to put those in, but now let's take a look at what this all looks like. What is in the patch? What is in the pouch? All right, and this is the final product. Now I'm going to admit I added some artistic license to finishing it, but you know, once you buy all the parts, you can do anything you want to with the bag. But I didn't go crazy. It's still pretty close to the same thing. I added that patch. I added a couple loops. These are made by Maxpedition. The knife actually flops around, but it doesn't fall off. And I added, whoa now, this. If you ever go to any shows, there's always booths, local businesses and stuff, and they pass out little things like this. And this had a couple Band-Aids in it, and I think some burn cream, just some random first aid stuff. What I did is I took all the Band-Aids and bandages I had. I'm not going to carry all, well, how much would it have been? 150 Band-Aids. So I broke it down to a handful of each, and I jammed it inside here. And it's a nice hard plastic case that snaps together. Inside here also is a small card on how to treat first aid, what to do with shock, and just little minor things, how to stop bleeding, just things like that. So there you go. There's your $46 kit. Everything's in there. Oh, I also took all the pills out of the big bottle and put it in this smaller bottle that I had laying around, and I labeled it ibuprofen because that's what the bottle was. And that's it. Get your tourniquet, your scissors, just everything's there. Also, there's Velcro on this tab here, and there's Velcro down here on these strips. The patch area had another piece of Velcro, and you could take that and cut it and cover two small spots here and here, so you wouldn't actually be using the Velcro. So once you unsnapped, you could just, you know, this would just open up without the Velcro holding you back. This bag, like I said, it's a Condor bag, and it was, again, a MA53003. That's this tan color, and you can find these things on eBay. It's a nice bag. It's got this retention area. The sides are pleated, I guess you could say. You can see it better on the top. And you can use this down here to pull it and hold it all tight. I'm using it to hold the tourniquet in place. When everything's in there, it's much tighter. But there you have it. A quick and simple $46 bag. Of course, you can buy them cheaper everywhere else, but they're not going to come with a tourniquet, EMT shears, your Israeli bandage. So, you know, you can treat minor scrapes, and you can treat severed limbs if you really wanted to. So I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to put it in my car. I'm going to take a couple things off and buy some new things for it, but this is going to stay in my truck from now on. So this is a remote camper. If you like what you see, please subscribe. This is my last Alpha Outpost unboxing I'm going to do. I may do Battle Box, but I can't imagine what they're going to add. All their first ones are really pretty cool. I can't imagine how they can keep going so well. So, like I said, please subscribe, and look out for my other videos. I have a Tannerite video that's in editing right now, so maybe that'll come out this week, or I'm not sure. Alright, well, I'll see you later. Bye.